You see, when you go into a dark room where mosquitoes have been feeding on people sleeping, then you spray a little of insecticide. That is not enough to kill them. What they will do, they will go into, they will all fly over and started making noise and agitate. The mosquitoes will become scared, and this is exactly what happened. When we gathered the bandits, luckily you're there, getting those people, commanders, to come and to pledge they are going to stop. Even to gather them together is not picnic. It's not an easy thing, because they have been looking for a genuine hand or a genuine partner who can bring them out of the cul-de-sac they found themselves. Because most of it now, they are fighting to survive. They don't, if they leave their weapons, they become prey. If they hold on their weapons, they still become in a terrible situation of insecurity themselves. Because people are talking about victims. I think for every one victim we have here, they may have 10 victims of what consequence of what they are doing too. So they want a solution out of this problem without being unnecessarily extrajudicially killed or eliminated. They say when we put down our weapons, we are picked one by one, and they will tell you a list of more than 50, 60 leaders that they have just disappeared. Nobody knows where they are. They don't want that to repeat again. Even in that expedition we went, there's a young boy who said he's from ABU Zaria. He's not a criminal, I'm a student. But I found my parents were killed in the Aruga, and that's why I have to join the struggle. So after we went there and they swore that they are not going to, and his picture was there, when the school resumed, he went to ABU and he was lynched by vigilante. He's killed. In fact, they are saying, look, we just came to expose them. This is what they fear. So if the government can give a kind of an amnesty, a period of amnesty, serious one, and not just amnesty, but followed by what should be done, by rehabilitation, reconciliation, and also we have to devise means to dislodge them, not by force, by enticing them to what is better.
Now, while these discussions have raged on, well, we have seen secessionist characters spring up in the southeast and then also in the southwest. Now, how have these affected your discussions so far?
Nobody favored the Fulani tribes, not even the... In fact, they have complained to us they have never suffered in their entire history like this time. They are the outcast in Nigeria. Go to the Aruga and see. What do you see of Nigeria's presence there? All the oil we are talking about, why is it? Nothing. Except a hut. So when their cattle were rustled, and the cattle rustling actually is a design. The cattle rustling was a design. In 2009, 2010, that is when it became a booming industry. Suddenly, herdsmen were losing cattle in thousands.
Are you saying the President Buhari administration have not favored, the Fulani community in any way?
Oh, they have done worse for them because they don't want to listen. Has done nothing for them. What has he done for them? Not even Fulani. Even look at, now I'm just from Kogi State. Look at Kaduna, Abuja Express, the busiest road in Nigeria. Look at the road now, we're almost getting to 7 years is not flyable. Can you tell me about Lagos Ibadan Road? So what has even Buhari done for the North? In fact, the Maitamasule, the late Maitamasule, and a delegation of northern leaders went to him to complain, what are you doing for the northern states? What have the budget for northern states is comparably to their population and their votes. They even voted for you. You have done nothing. Talk less of the Fulani who's in the bush. So you see, the irony is he's doing nothing for the North, and the Southerners are saying he's doing everything for the North. I think what they are confusing is when you give political position to Northerners, maybe Northerners this, Northerners that, Northerners that. But they are Northerners that Buhari believe and trust and likes to work with them. Buhari doesn't want to work with you if you are not on the same page with him. So they are all the Northerners that are a reflection of his own psyche. Just because you have a Northerner in NNPC, it doesn't mean he's going to favor Northerners. No, the same psyche with Buhari. Yes, we have them in position, but what are they doing? The poverty in the North now has triple or quadrupled poverty. Every time we're having text, people are really terribly poor. What has the president? That's why I'm telling people to stop agitating for my man to be there. No. Let's have qualified Nigerians that can, one, unite the people irrespective of their differences, whether it is religious, whether it is regional, whether it's tribal. Let's have people who have had to embrace everybody, one. Secondly, leaders that listen, they complain. Because some leaders, once they form an idea, they want to push it and execute it, regardless of its negative consequences on the population. Ruling is about how you make your own people, the nation, comfortable. You can't put political expediencies over what is right and what should be done. So some leaders are like that. No, we need leaders that listen to the grassroots. Now, when Kanu was arrested, it's not the leaders came that saying they want to intercede for him. They went to the president. You see, they should have done that before he was caught. Call him, show him the way to apologize to the nation, how he caused the killing of innocent people. They have that power. So if before he's caught, then peace is possible. Just like me.
Are you saying the government should consider right now some of the appeals
no, you
of
see,
the Eastern elders
no,
calling for?
No, you see, they did it so late that Nigerians now feel disgusted about it. It is when he was caught now we are talking about, but who went to prevent him from doing the damage? Like myself, I went to the bush with few people to prevent them from damaging the school. So now if I ask for amnesty for them, if I've tried to convince them before they are caught. But if any herdsman is caught red-handed, engrossed in criminality, I will not ask for his, let him face the law.
Sheikh, are you saying for some of these people whom you have interacted with and whom you speak for, are you saying that ahead of the 2023 elections they will be ready to support somebody from even outside the North?
In fact, I think one, there's going to be voter apathy. If you realize even the registration of voter registration in the North is very low. One of the reasons is not just because of illiteracy. It's because people have resigned their faith to God. They have so much trust and confidence that this time somebody will look at them. That Buhari mania that happened is because they feel, yes, this is the man that truly, because we saw him in the first time, He was able to emasculate the rich, trample on the thieves. So we want him. We want him to come and give us. So, but it turned out it's not easy. So, voter apathy, this is what we fear. Rather than, now Nigerians, they don't care. Whoever will have the right language, have the right contact, have the right temperament, Nigerians are ready to accept him.
And one of the most recent projects that you have embarked upon is that of building schools in the Fulani and other rural communities. Well, talk to us about the schools. Now, Nigerians are indeed very concerned about its operations. The funding, how will they run? Will they just be another avenue to bring people together? What ideologies will be propagated in the schools?
When you don't program a computer on the good programs, hackers will put on viruses and what do you call it, different programs that are evil. You can't leave a human being like that. Somebody must program him. Somebody must do it. If you don't do it, if the good don't do it, the devil will do it. These are people in the bush with no schools, nothing, just growing up like that. If you don't teach them to be moderate, you don't teach them to be good citizens, they will exactly do what others would teach them, because there are so many bad doctrines, so many toxic teachings that, if allowed, will make them able to. Let me give you an example. So our school is a modern school which is now, in fact, under registration with the Ministry of Education. So they are going to sit for WAEC, they are going to sit for JAM, they are going to just be like any normal school.